everybody, welcome back to my channel and to another vlog. We are currently in paradise, literally paradise, California, and I thought I'd start my weekend vlog now because we are literally living our best lives, aren't we, ponies? And after what's been a bit of a rubbish week, not being very well, have I mentioned that enough recently? It's nice to get back behind his happy ears and have a bit bestie time, fun in the sun with the bestest ponios. Sorry Addy, sorry Dinks. So it's Friday night after work and we're literally having a nice relaxing mooch on the beach, aren't we?
Yep.
Spritey's had a bit of a week off roughly?
About a week, yeah.
About a week because of a cut on the back leg.
It was last Thursday, so yeah, a week.
And the waves here at Perranporth are the smallest I think I've ever seen them. But there's still ruts of water. So we're going to get some salt water in the wound to speed up the healing, aren't we?
Basically, I don't know what to do with it. It's more of a train.
I'm not sure if you can hear. Basically, Emily doesn't know what to do with it. It's more of a graze than anything. She was slightly lame for the first day or two, but then sound superficial, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we thought...
To pick the scab off.
Oh, she doesn't know whether to pick the scab off. I'd leave it, see what the sea does to it. It might make it soggy. It will definitely get some nice salt in there. And the coolness and everything. It will just, look at this. This is bliss, is it not? I feel like I need to flip my camera around. You say watch out for surfers. I was thinking watch out for the waves. You know what my pony's like with waves? We'll stand here a minute, I think. Apologies, we're on the phone, guys. And the sound is probably not as good as the camera would be. But that doesn't easily fit in my pocket. He wants to follow. But I don't trust you. My phone could end up in the water. Sit tight, Tina, sit tight. Oh no, oh no. Banksy's not the keenest on waves, are you, babe? But these are very small compared to normal. I don't want to spin. This is where Tina does end up on her bum in the water. I know, I'm going to put my phone in the pocket. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. I am going to a lesson with Cameron tomorrow. Hence, we are just mooching here at the beach today, not doing anything exuberant. Emily was very kind and schooled Banksy for me last night, didn't you, Em? There'll be a vlog on her channel of that. Oh no, 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 no. Good boy, good brave boy. He's all right with Granny Sprite. We're just going to watch the surfers. Oh no, this is a big one. Neck strap held. Good boy, Binks. Another big one. Oh, you big brave boy. Good boy. It's very rare. My GoPro's working now, by the way. I brought my GoPro down. It didn't want to turn on when we first got here, but I managed to get it to turn on. Oh my god, big wave coming, big wave coming. Oh. I will say what I was going to say on my phone, but I don't know whether it's going to work or whether you're going to be able to hear me. But Cameron has told me, and I'm feeling like I must be mad, that I'm going to him and he thinks that we should do a dressage lesson, not a jumping lesson.
And you is cut out now.
Yeah, so you probably won't want to know. I'm thinking that there is a way that Cameron can make dressage fun and interesting. There's a way Emily's going to make this vlog interesting by trotting off without warning me. She's not lame, correct? Well done. Very pretty. Aww. You just needed to feel what she felt like underneath of her. And my pony's like, can we go now then, please? Anyway, yeah, I feel like I must be mad because it's a 4-hour round trip to go to Cameron's, if not a bit more. It's probably just over 2 hours to get there. And we're going to go into the arena that we went to before with all the cross-country fences, and we're going to be doing flat work. So yeah, stay tuned if you want to watch. If you don't, I completely understand, but the challenge is for Cameron to make dressage fun, interesting and enjoyable for us to learn. And yeah, hopefully you will stay tuned and you will enjoy it and I don't end up on my bum in the sea in a minute. And yeah, hoping Em might come along. Don't know yet. It's a long old day just for a lesson, isn't it? So we will see. Anyway, it's probably very noisy, you probably can't hear me. We'll rendezvous again in the morning, and I'm sure lots of you will want to see Cameron's bright, bubbly, cheerful face, and you never know, if I find it too hard I might just ask him to get on board. I will just add quickly though, still not sure what the wind situation is, but in case Em's vlog doesn't go live before this does, my friend said to me last night that my pony is feeling the best he's ever felt. But then she backed that up with, but it might just be because I've been used to riding a baby that's unbalanced. So first of all, it was a lovely compliment of my hard work over the winter.
I couldn't let it go to your head.
And then it slightly went downhill a little bit. Well, we'll see. It depends whether you enter anything from when I'm away. Maybe you should enter a dressage. Maybe you should take him and do his first novice test. Oh, actually, it's done 1 year ago. You're missing dressage?
I did elementary.
Elementary? Crikey, that's keen. Right, anyway, as I said, I'm not sure how the sound's going to be. We will see you in the morning. Me and Banks. I don't know about Em.
I'm undecided.
It's a long old day when it's a dressage lesson, isn't it?
I think I will do that.
Oh, I'd like it to be. There's a ball there, Banks. Want to play with it? Right, off to...
That's probably Nana's tennis ball from the other night.
Enjoy this beautiful scene with that even more beautiful ponios. You're going to put the road on? We might even insert some photos.
We might need to go a little bit further down away from all these people. Yeah, we can do that.
Behind the scenes of vlogging life, content creators life. This is where my horse does not realise your drone is about to go up. It's right, where are we going, babe? She's like, I can't stand still on the beach, can I? I like to keep moving. She is a fidget bum. You would never think that girlie. Is she 28 this year? 27. Never think it, would you? Alright, Spotty. You're getting impatient. Oh, she says I'm a little bit fruity too. You're being a good boy, Banks. There's a drone. We're a bit early for sunset. You were in surfing for sunset the other night, weren't you?
Yeah.
Bit colder than you expected though.
On my hands and feet, yeah.
Spritey. Well, that was a very good way to start the weekend. That is the weekend of impending British summertime. Whoop, whoop. Don't let go of reins on beach.
I love how we don't care about the less hour sleep.
We do not care about the less hour sleep, no.
The hour less sleep.
We
Sorry,
care
my
about
English was terrible then.
The less hour, yeah, well I copied you. We care about pony fun in the sun. Oh, somebody's about to flick their towel, Banksy. Yes, I can feel it. Are we getting a drinky?
Oh, do you want a drink?
Ooh, I want whatever they're cooking. It smells lush.
Oh, yeah. So we just pitch up at somebody's barbecue?
Yeah, I know. It does smell like barbecue, doesn't it? No, we'll be good and get these ponies home rather than have a drinky.
That's right, we'll start digging for Australia.
Yeah, remember that? Right, they've been very well behaved ponies,
quite busy in there,
considering they weren't allowed a proper blast.
No.
Very, very good, weren't you? And we will go tomorrow for dressage. I don't know what I thought I was going to say then, but oh, I'm excited about it. Sorry in advance, Cameron, if you watch this.
I'm sure
Em's like, I would be excited if I was doing it.
Jump a few jumps at the end. I can't see he's going to make you do.
What, in my dressage saddle or bare back?
Oh, you can do it bare back, but just take both saddles.
Oh,
if you're travelling 4 hours, I think you can put both saddles in.
Okay, I will.
Watch the whole.
It's the next morning and I've woken up snotty as hell, and currently I'm wishing I was a cat. Because you are living your best life up there, aren't you? Don't eat me. Oh, you're boiling hot. You've only got one tooth, remember? Show them when you're one tooth. One toothies. One toothies. Oh, you're hugging me really, aren't you? No, you're going to attack me with that one tooth. Let go, please. Let go, don't snag this top. Right, yeah, it's bright and early. Well, it's not bright and early, actually. It's not bright and early at all. Tina had an extra hour in bed. Banks stayed in last night after our little trip to the beach. Mainly because he was clean. And also because I think he's been getting a bit fat and full with all the grass that's coming through. And I don't want him to feel lethargic in my lesson today. Equally, I don't want him to feel too spicy or fruity either. Fine line with Banksy, as always. It's always one extreme to the other. But I'm going to hitch up, load up, get on the road. As I said, it's about a 2 hour and 10 to 15 minute drive. And I still feel like I'm a mad person for going all that way for a dressage lesson. But I spoke to Cameron when I got home last night and he assured me it will be A, fun, B, beneficial, and C, rewarding. So, watch this space. Let's not be late. Let's get hitched up and get on the road. Oh, he was enthusiastic about it. I'm afraid we're not going to the beach again. No, we're not. No. All right. Let's do this. And thankfully, yes, Emily is coming, which makes me very, very happy. Time to hit the road, Banks. Got our little
jackass
navigator down there. Yeah, I know, we really should have been renamed Jack, shouldn't we? Yeah, off we go. About 20 minutes later than anticipated. My fault, obviously, but
I was actually on time.
You were 1 minute early. Let's put this down and get there. We're going to dressage, yay! I have put my jump saddle in too.
Yeah, good. Good.
Can we do 2/3 dressage? A third jump?
I think that's fair.
Okay. By the way, I'm just like stationary in my lane, but let's go. It's going to be bumpy. Good stability. Stay by patient. Oh no!
Tina has
forgot.
Has got her time wrong. That's how bumpy it is. You can't even see the time. It says 12:11. Tina thought she was on at 12:30, but she's actually on at
15 minutes past.
Yeah, of course. It's okay. You got a super groom here. I'll take your pony. You get ready.
Yeah, you got 3 minutes basically.
Yeah. Boom. You'll be alright.
Thanks. I need a wee.
It reminds me of when I came out my test at Pontispool, and you were like, "You've been in already." I was like, "Yeah, I got my time wrong."
Yeah. Anyway, we're here on time.
Yay!
And I need a wee because it's so bumpy.
Hopefully, Cameron's running late.
I'm sure he will be because he talks just as much as us, if not more.
So lovely down here.
It is lovely. It's hot though. Oh, actually it was showing 18 a minute ago, it's gone to 15.
School's down
I
there.
can't see any ponies in... Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Oh, is he riding even, maybe? That's handy. And that bides us a little bit more time. Has it? He's got so... Oh my god, who's ridden in my saddle? I just put them up, they're so long.
And was it Emily?
No, she
It wouldn't be that long. I'd be the opposite way. I rode on.
Diva.
Hi, Cameron.
Hello.
I'm not late, am I? Ish.
A little bit. It's sunny, I'm fine. So...
Apparently nobody lasts an hour with him anyway, so you're all right.
So, yes, come all the way up here for a dressage lesson today.
I know.
Are you
I've
excited?
already said I must be mad. Sorry, I have done an intro and I have been a bit like, what has he got me doing? Driving for over 4 hours just to trot round in circles.
But I just felt, speaking to you on the phone the other day, the jumping's going so well. You had that great arena eventing competition.
Yeah.
And you had a great jumping competition.
Yeah, he won his first BS show.
Exactly.
Clever pony.
So if we're going to get out eventing, what's the point in doing a double clear?
And having a 40 second
Yeah, exactly. When I've seen, you know, elements where you and him go so beautifully on the flat. Now let's see if we can get it consistent. So, is that a plan for today?
Yeah, and I said, I can't remember what I said already, but something along the lines of, your challenge is to make it A, fun,
Yes.
B, rewarding,
Yeah.
and C, educational.
We'll go with that. That
Yeah.
sounds great.
I actually think I said more fun things than educational, but you know.
Fab. Well,
Dressage is much more than just trotting around in circles.
Yes.
As Emily tried to show Banksy the other night, when she was having him doing counter leg yield.
Yeah.
And before we start, scales of training.
Oh, wait a minute.
Let's see if you can recite them.
I can remember this now.
Rhythm. Then.
Well, I always know them. Why have I got a bit brain freeze? I wasn't expecting to
Well,
say
think
this.
of it logically. So we've got him in a good rhythm. Next thing we want to do
Suppleness.
is get him supple over
Yep.
the back. Exactly. Then we want to have him in a
Contact.
contact.
Then we
Spot
add an
on.
impulsion.
Okay, now we've got him consistent, supple in a contact. We want to add a little bit of
Impulsion.
impulsion.
Yep.
Fab. So now we've got impulsion. We could keep him
Straight.
straight. And now we've got all of that. We can do...
Collection. Which is what I don't really need to be
We
doing
don't need that
quite
yet. No.
Oh my god, that was a good way because that made me trigger my memory because I do know them.
Yeah.
But when you just asked me outright to say them straight away.
No, you got to think they are logical, yeah? We have
Yeah.
a good rhythm, so then we can add the suppleness, which means we can work into a contact. Okay, we're consistent, we can add a bit of impulsion, which keeps us straight, which then can give us collection. So,
There we go.
there we
Makes
go.
it sound so easy. Let's put it to practice.
Do you know, since I've had Addie and thinking of a baby, it's really helped to learn those scales.
It's when you have a baby, totally.
That you realise,
If you
because
focus on
actually,
the first few before thinking about anything else.
100%.
Yeah. And then it starts to become logical. You're like, well, of course I can't be straight until I can bend them left and right, until I can get them over the back, until
And
I've
I
got
tell you what,
impulsion.
all my life, like we can get a good test,
Yeah.
and it'll still say could be more consistent and could be more supple.
Exactly,
Always.
exactly. And I bet you always have lovely moments.
Beautiful horse shows
Yes.
signs of.
Lovely partnership.
Yeah. No, I
just
tell you what's the best comment you've ever had on a dressage test sheet? Not the best, the funniest.
Yeah.
Very brave. Horse was not on your side at all today.
Yeah. Or tactfully ridden.
Yeah.
oh yeah, I've had that one a few times.
Right, that's enough chatting. Off you go, warm him up.
Oh,
If they ever feel long when you get on, just go forward to walk again.
take your feet out the
So
stirrup.
sometimes if I've been riding in my jump saddle
Yeah,
a lot,
just have.
and I'm like, oh god, then take the feet out the stirrup,
Yep.
and I want you to put your hand under your thigh, take your leg all the way back.
Oh, I get cramp.
So no, just stop a sec, I'll show you.
Okay.
So, if you don't mind me touching.
Oh.
So
I mean, I won't say what nearly happened last night, Cameron. on the phone.
Wasn't intentional. So
I'm intrigued.
Tina was just got out the shower.
And I have a cellular watch now, don't
And I know what
My
happened.
phone started ringing.
Oh, I know what happens on a Friday night in our house as well.
Nothing to do with me. I was driving back from teaching at 9:30, and Tina was, something else.
I've got to put my watch on now.
Right, hand under your thigh there, so then you would lift it up, back this way.
That ain't very
all the way
flexible, is
back,
it? Yep.
And then down.
Oh my goodness,
There.
and then my stirrups look too
And
short.
then we'll do the same with this one. So.
And you expect me to
lift
stay
it up.
like that?
Yeah. Back.
Yeah.
There. And then down. And now feel where your hips are.
Blinking Nora.
But now your hips are in the right place.
Yeah.
Okay?
Crikey.
Do you see my point?
Yeah.
Because now it's put you deeper
Yeah,
in
definitely.
the seat. Yeah. And now just walk around with your feet out the stirrups. So if my feet ever
Tina's
feel
got a treat in a pocket.
like the stirrups are too long after being in my jump saddle, I stretch that. I stretch it back and then down.
Yeah.
And do that with both. Back and then down, and then just walk around feeling my hip bones. And then when that feels a little bit better again and more natural,
Yeah.
then I would put them
I
back
feel a
in
bit
the
like my
stirrups.
top half of my body's tipping forwards now because I'm not used to it.
That's so
That's because your
interesting,
hips
because you're
are
not
tight.
at all.
Really?
Yeah, you're not tipping forward in the slightest.
I feel like I'm like, whoop.
No, but that's the
I feel
interest.
like my legs are quite far back.
But remember, even with the jumping.
I'm enjoying this already, Cameron. Well done.
But remember, even with the jumping, I
Yeah.
said that your shoulders were behind your hips
Yeah.
and your legs were too far forward.
Yeah, I can definitely feel my seat bones more.
Exactly. Because on the flat, where would you tend to sit? More on your pubic bone or your tailbone?
Now, on the flat.
Yeah, it's the same as the jumping for you.
Yeah.
You'd be on your tailbone.
Yeah, I would.
So
I'd be
now-
in a defensive position.
So now go onto your tailbone. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now tip onto your pubic bone. So tip really forward onto your pubic bone.
Yeah.
And then try and find the middle place. So if I'm on a baby horse,
Yeah.
tip onto your pubic bone,
Yeah.
that's where I would be.
Really?
Because it really allows their back. You feel they can come freer.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
yeah.
You're not bracing against them so much,
Exactly,
are you?
so you allow
You're going
them-
with them more.
Exactly.
Ooh, that feels different.
I don't want to know how it feels different. But I would far rather you were on your pubic bone and then you sat taller. I think there is a misconception, but I'm staying sane here. I think
Trying to stay serious.
trying to. There is a misconception that dressage riders need to be back here.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah? When do you ever see Charlotte Dujardin back there?
You don't.
No. If at any point I clicked my fingers and Charlotte's horse vanished,
Yeah.
she would still land on her feet. Yeah, it's exactly the same logic. Yeah.
Just seeing it. Wah!
Ah.
I was seeing if it made that feel easier, but nothing makes that feel easier.
What feel easier?
No, maybe it does. Sit and trot.
Yeah. So, okay, right, let's start a little bit with that, okay?
No.
So,
Well done.
no, what we're going to do is walk, jog, walk.
Okay.
So we're not going to do full-on blown trot,
Yeah.
okay? I'm going to want you to almost tip onto your pubic bone into the trot, in the transition, to allow him to come up over his back. Good girl. And keep thinking, move onto the pubic bone every stride in the trot. Yeah, good from you. Good from you.
Thinking, glad I got a sports bra on.
And now tip forward onto your pubic bone into walk. Yes, good, good. And you feel that actually it stopped him. Okay, what?
He didn't fight me at all, did he?
No, and what does it allow him to do behind?
Come through to the transition from behind.
Spot on, spot on.
Yeah, I felt it.
Exactly. Whereas if you'd have gone onto your tailbone,
Yeah.
what does it do to his hind legs?
I'm learning
What
so
does it
much.
do to his hind
Yeah,
legs?
in that downwards
He
transition.
gets
or
more
the
tense
upwards.
in them and then...
It just blocks them.
Yeah.
It blocks them
Yeah,
from
I'm always
coming
putting the
through.
handbrake on, aren't I?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. We want his back.
And that's when the judges say, not coming through from behind.
Exactly. So, you can now put your feet back in your stirrups.
And that feel lovely. If I can find them.
Good. Does that feel better now?
Yeah.
Yeah. If they
Yeah.
don't feel better in the next 5 minutes, you can put them up.
Bit tight in there, but this side.
Yeah.
But it'll be
Yeah.
just using it, isn't
So again, just keep thinking, your leg wants to be,
it? Yeah.
yeah, under your hip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not sat back
Exactly.
like
So what are our 3 parts of our body I'm looking for to be in line?
that. My shoulders protecting my heels.
Exactly. There we go. You're getting all the answers today. So, as you're just going around, right, warm up in your own time.
Yeah.
But I'm mostly going to be focusing on
My
that
foot
position.
again.
But now it's looking more at your hips, Tina. Yeah, more at your hip positioning. So warm him up as you would normally, but I'm watching that shoulder, hip, heel line.
My lazy pony is looking for an excuse to spook Cameron.
Good. And you know what's interesting? Is you probably feel like you're tipping forward more,
Yeah, I do.
but actually I think you look taller.
Okay.
Yeah. Because when you go onto your tailbone, you collapse your core.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas
Yeah.
by sitting there, it is forcing you to have to tuck in your tummy. Yeah. Good, Tina. Lovely from you. Good from you. in the upwards transition,
Yeah.
should we keep more weight in the hand or less weight in the hand?
More.
More, spot on. So when you do
Did
that,
I not?
you could, I think with him, you want to really keep the weight in the hand.
Leg on
Yeah,
when he tries to canter.
spot on.
Stop it.
Well done, good girl. Good. So we'll focus on him in a minute. At the moment, I'm still focusing on you.
Yeah.
So I want you riding lots of upwards and downwards transitions between the trot and the walk. Yeah, good girl. Yes, you kept the weight better. Did you feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Far preferring where you are right now. And just like with the jumping, when you're in that position, what does it allow you to do when you want to?
Be a bit lighter.
Soften the rein, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not relying on the rein. Yeah, by being in that position, I saw you softened beautifully and your body didn't move.
Okay.
Yeah, it allows you to lighten down the rein. Well done. Good, and lean into the transition. Yes, Tina, keep the contact for a bit longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't give until
I think
you feel...
I took my leg off too soon.
Yeah, keep the contact until you feel the trot is secure and then reward with a give. So I had an issue with that downwards.
Oh, okay.
So
What was
what
it?
I'm going to get you to do now,
Yeah.
stay in the trot for a little bit longer. I want you to ride trot, jog,
Yeah.
trot. Okay, have we done this before?
No.
No, perfect. So into the jog now, in the sitting. Stay in the jog. Stay in the jog. Leaning into the jog. Half the trot, but keep him in the trot. Half it. Smaller. He's got to keep trotting, exactly. This is a good little game for you and him.
I'm living in my stirrup doing that.
Good girl, up into the jog. Good, and don't lean back. Lean into the jog. Shoulders over the hips. There, smaller, smaller, smaller. And now gently trot on again. Good. And now jog again, but lean into it. Lean in, lean in, lean in, lean in, lean in. And now make the hind legs the last thing to walk. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So, right, let's have a brain moment. I want you to think, in between every transition, there's another transition. Okay, so it's never trot walk.
Yeah.
It's trot, jog, walk.
But just not a long process of it.
Exactly. But you need to perfect the jog until you can go trot, two strides, jog, walk. And it's exactly the same if I'm doing a trot halt transition or a canter halt transition.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's
So-
what you did with Lucy at Swipe Up, Kick On.
Exactly. In Swipe Up, Kick On with Lucy, I had her doing, she wanted to perfect. So, can either of you two remember the analogy I used?
I think I must have been tacking up at that
No,
point.
that's fine. I like
That's
to
her excuse anyway.
She got the scales of trainings down.
Did I have him fooled?
So, I like to think of a trot halt or a canter halt as a butterfly landing on a leaf. Okay? So the butterfly flies in, it hovers, and then it stops.
Oh,
It
yeah.
doesn't-
It doesn't just boom.
Exactly. It's not a steam train coming to a halt.
So not
Yeah?
an aeroplane landing on a runway.
No, exactly.
Because they go pop, 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 pop.
We don't want that, no. So I want you to think this jog is the butterfly hovering.
Yeah.
Yeah? So we have to go trot, jog, 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 and then walk or halt.
See, that's what
Yeah.
I love about you, Cameron. Your ways of explaining things to make you understand it.
It's because I'm mad. So
You're a
we need to
butterfly.
first of all-
Mad as a box of butterflies.
Exactly. But how a butterfly flies in, hovers, and then just comes to a halt. Yeah? So what you need to practice to start with is the trot, jog, and then on in the trot again.
Yeah.
Until that gets smoother and
And
smoother.
we're not stopping, yeah.
Exactly, and then you can go trot, jog, walk, or trot, jog, halt.
Oh, you're right.
The main thing I'm looking at is that you don't lean back into the downwards jog.
Yeah.
So into the jog, onto the pubic bone. So you're allowing his back to come up. Good. Good. Tina, the neck's not falling off. You don't need to stare at it.
I don't know why I'm staring at him.
I know it's a beautiful neck. You don't need to keep staring.
She's admiring her mane that she did.
Oh, almost, but nice transition.
Exactly. Do you see my point though? Because then you go straight into what?
Active walk.
Exactly. Rather than going into a bit of a dead walk
Yeah.
and then having to go again. Yeah? What's the first thing to do the upwards?
Give him a hand.
Yeah, and what's the first part of his body to do the upwards?
And back legs.
Exactly. So they're the first thing in the upwards, the last thing in the downwards. Well done, Tina. And now into the jog. With the secret releases down the inside rein at times. Eyes. Good. Well done. Smaller. Keep him active. You're almost on the spot. Showing us your passage. Very good. Super square. Could not be squarer. Yeah?
I just felt ready for that then, and
Yeah.
you didn't tell me to.
Totally. No, yeah, exactly. Do you see my point now with the jog? Yeah? Good. And then up into the trot straight away. Keep the contact. Don't avoid the contact in this upwards. Don't release. He has to accept the contact. Yeah, you see when you would want to release?
Yeah, I'd be too soft on it.
Yeah. Well, not too soft, too early.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'd also go, oh, okay, is that hard work? Or...
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be honest with you, Cameron.
Yeah. Good. So then ride another jog. And you're going to stay in that active jog until you think, yeah, we could do a brilliant halt. I want you to find the timing. And then when you do the halt, his hind legs are the last thing to halt. One more step. Well done. There, better, big pat. Good, and again. So what you're doing a little bit is you're getting the jog,
Yeah.
and then you're dribbling to the halt.
Okay.
It then needs to be jog,
Not
jog,
making
jog,
a firm decision.
halt.
I'm
Yeah.
there.
Decide when you are halting and commit to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's established enough to do a trot halt, not a trot walk halt. Keep the contact, keep it. Yeah. You have to go into the trot with the contact. Good girl, good
Yeah,
girl.
that was fab.
Very good.
Cameron said he thought he liked me. He said he thought he liked you, Cameron. He thought he was coming for fun.
This is fun. He looks beautiful.
This
so
is
it's
fun.
Good, so now you're going to ride the jog again with the secret releases down the inside rein when he's nice. Exactly.
Why do I have to look all the time?
Because you love him. Good. Hind legs.
Not as good.
No, because you're doing it tricky because you're on a circle.
Yeah, I didn't get straight, did I?
He swung out. It was a straightness issue. Yeah, go on again. Keep the contact into the upwards. Don't avoid the contact.
I thought, oh, we're hung by that pink bit.
Yeah.
But we weren't actually quite ready.
Yeah. Keep the contact. Keep it. Don't throw it. Keep it. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. So now ride the trot raver. Good. So now bigger nudge with the legs, get a bigger trot. Leg. Well corrected. And now a bigger nudge again. And now bigger trot. But make it gradual. Grow into it. Good.
Good boy.
Into the bigger trot. Is that an upwards or a downwards transition?
Sorry?
When you go from working to medium,
Yeah.
is that an upwards transition?
Well, I thought it would be.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. So in an upwards transition, do we have more?
The contact, yeah.
Yeah. You should be riding it the same as you'd be riding your whole trots. See my point?
Yeah.
Your contact should be the same. It shouldn't be pulling him left and right. It should just be have more weight. Good.
Sorry,
Boy.
I want you to have the same feeling as you ride the whole trot, Tina, in the hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the working to the medium. Bigger. Bigger. Keep the contact, don't avoid it.
Falling in.
So what are you going to do?
Use more inside leg.
Exactly. If you can notice the problem, you can sort the problem.
Yeah.
Good. And now to the jog, but keep his hind leg just as active. Secret releases. That's collected, that's not jog.
It's a lovely collected though.
And now on into the working. And now into the medium. Think about the contact into the medium. Now keep the hind leg just as active. Now keep the hind leg just as active to the collected. Wow. Now to the jog. Secret releases, just as active as he was in the medium. Now the working. We're going into an upwards transition. Now the medium. It's an upwards transition. Think of the contact. Change the rein somewhere. Working. Change the rein. Keep the working. Don't drop it. Lovely. Very nice, Tina.
Can't breathe, but very nice.
Very nice. Good.
Woo. Good boy.
Now into the work at medium. It's an upwards. Think about that.
Good boy.
Plenty. Plenty.
That was plenty.
Yeah, that was plenty.
You can feel it easier on a straighter line.
Yeah, I know, but that's why it's better for you on the circle. Now the working. Now the collected. Keep the hind leg just as active. Now the jog. Jog! Don't walk, jog. Secret releases down the inside rein. Yeah, it's too big. I can see them. I don't want to see. Secret. There's definitely nothing secret about that, Tina. Do you think the hind legs is active? And now the working. Now the jog. The jog should have more energy than the medium. And then you're going to ride a brilliant walk transition. Yes, good girl. Halt. Hind legs the last thing. No, do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. Ride both hind legs straight to your hand. Hind legs the last thing. Good, big pat. And you can have a stretch. No, I don't need you to.
No. But how funny when I first got on.
I know. But I get like that if I've been in my jump saddle.
Yeah,
When I
that's
used
all
to
I've been
work
riding
at
it.
a racing yard, I'd come home and try and do dressage and they'd feel ridiculously long. So I just have to stretch the legs out again.
Yeah, and I got on my jump saddle yesterday and Emma's been riding it. I was like, ah!
Right, onto the right rein.
Just warm, isn't it, Banks?
So we're going to do a nice walk to Canter.
I'll start thinking about summer clips soon already. Yeah, walk to Canter straight away.
Yeah. So,
A nice active walk.
yeah, and then I'm mainly thinking about contact here.
Okay, yeah.
You've got to really block the contact. Not pull, block.
And that wind drops, it's really warm,
Oh,
isn't
it's
it?
gorgeous, isn't it? Gorgeous.
No jiggy jogs.
Pardon?
No jiggy jogging.
No jiggy jogging. If he jogs, what are you going to do? Tina, impressive.
I looked down, but
But how was the transition?
quite nice.
It was really nice.
Felt like he used his bum.
He definitely did, because your hips stayed interesting. Where are your hips?
Nice and aligned, I hope.
Yeah, but I think you're getting a little bit onto the tailbone in the
Oh,
camera.
am I?
Little bit. Feel your go onto your pubic bone. Tip forward onto your pubic bone,
Yeah.
and then find your middle place. So then eventually when we want to trot, what's going to be the last thing to do it?
Back legs.
Exactly. And then you get the trot, have a contact. Lovely. And now I want you to jog, really active, and then ride a canter transition from this with contact. What do you think?
Yeah.
It was nice.
Minuscule bit delayed.
Yeah, but I think that's going to be your go-to for your
I think
trot.
that was my thinking about it too much.
But I think your trot canter transition needs to be a trot jog canter. So you're sitting him on his hind legs before it. Ride a brilliant downward. Good. And then into the jog. Super active, secret little releases. And then think about the contact needed for the canter transition. I think you didn't have as much contact as you did in your whole trot transition. So into the jog, and then think of the contact needed. What do you think?
Nice.
Yeah, it was lovely. Really lovely. Make them more secret, Tina. Opening the grip does plenty. You don't need to give so much because it ruins the connection.
Okay.
Yeah.
Literally just release my
Yeah.
two fingers.
That does plenty. Ride a brilliant downward. Jog. Active. Lean
Why do
in.
I have to look at him when I jog?
Lean in, lean in. And then contact to canter. Hold it. Well done. He wanted to evade it. Do you
Yeah,
feel
he
that? So then, what have you got to do if he wants to evade it?
Be more forceful in my...
Well, not more
Not
forceful.
forceful, just more secure.
Yeah, secure. Just keep it. Good girl. Ride a brilliant downward.
He did that, not me.
So was the hind leg the last thing to do it?
No, he chose to do that, not me.
Exactly. He's not ready for a stretch.
He's
no.
tired.
Yeah, no, not yet.
Gotta get it right now. Yeah, push all the limits with you right now. Gotta get it right now. Yeah, push all the limits with you right now. Gotta get it right now. Yeah, push all the limits with you right now.
And then ride a brilliant downwards. Good, then jogging.
To pull me out the balance.
Yeah, then you can lean into it. Yes, Tina! So when he wants to pull you out of balance, you've actually got to lean more forward.
Trying to do both.
Yeah,
Again, like my light seat jumping, don't argue with him.
exactly. Because then you're both relying on the rein to balance. Ride a brilliant downwards. Yes! Right, now ride a brilliant trot walk. Yes, yes. And then you can let it stretch. Right. So, something I've also learned from today, which would now go into our... Have I spoken to you about the difference between our technical and tactical skills?
No.
So, what do you think our technical training would be?
All of our accurate aids.
Just everything we basically do in training to improve you in the horse position, the way he goes, and then tactical skills and training?
Or if things go wrong.
No, it's looking more at how we prepare at an event. So a tactical skill would be
Oh, okay.
or arena craft.
Oh, I like planning where you're doing your transitions in your restaurant.
Yeah, and for you, the point I'm about to come to, planning an effective warm-up. Okay?
What, don't just go and try and survive it? Like
No, but the point I'm realising is actually when you have a breather
Yeah.
and you feel a little bit tired, and then you pick it back up again, the work's not as good.
Okay.
Yeah? I think his best work was working with doing all the transitions in trot.
Yeah.
You had it.
When he's really focused.
Yes. So and that was probably, we finished that at about 30 minutes in.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Have we really done that much already? I'm in shock.
So we've done about an hour, but my point is, after about 30 minutes in to the session, you had it.
Okay.
So now I'm going back to our preparing at an event.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I'm relating it to now. So I think what you need to think is he's not the type of horse that does well stopping in the warm-up.
Go
No.
straight into the test.
Yeah.
Oh, very true, yeah.
Yes,
definitely can.
and that's what I think I've learnt from today with both of you. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, 100%.
So
It's
there-
both of you, yeah.
so-
That's a very good point, actually. So
Yeah.
both of you, yeah. But it is though, because we switch off as well. It's not.
Yeah.
That isn't a dig at you for changes.
Yeah, so I sort of feel that 25 minutes,
Yeah.
25 to 30 minutes, we had our best work.
So I need to walk for 20 minutes.
So 20, 25.
Yeah,
I think.
and then you test.
And then go into the test.
But don't do the standing around, watching the last test
No.
to make sure you know it.
Exactly. You've got to make sure you know it before.
Yeah.
I
Oh, I'm a
therefore-
hella for that, watching the
I
two,
therefore with
standing
him-
there and watching the two before me go.
I therefore with him wouldn't be one I'd wear boots on in the warm-up.
No, I
I don't know
don't.
if you do. Okay.
He's got hairy
And I
enough
would make
legs.
sure I have nothing I need to change. Yeah.
Only thing she
Yeah.
needs is a polo before she goes in a test.
Yeah, to make me salivate.
Okay. Well, then I think you need to have
I have it
a
in my
bigger lozenge before you get on that lasts for the whole warm-up.
Okay, good shout.
Yeah. Just
gun.
because. Yes. But just so that in general you don't have to stop.
Okay.
Because to me, when we stopped and had a chat and picked it back up again,
He's like, "Yeah,
the
I wanna play now."
And he was a bit tired. He'd lost interest. I think he was at his best at 20. You have to look at when do they have their optimal performance. And for me, it was after 25 minutes.
And then when they say go, you just trot straight past, straight
Exactly.
into where the
Don't
arena
talk
is and
to
go.
No, and
Yeah.
you go around the arena doing your transitions in the
Yeah.
trot. Yeah? Because to me, that was the best thing for him.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
So looking at our tactical skills away from here would be planning an effective warm-up and thinking it needs to be 20 to 25 minutes, lots of transitions, making every transition count. Yeah, even if it means he argues, you don't accept the fact he's evading the contact. The better
Okay.
thing.
My other one question was, and I've momentarily... Oh, if you're going on a stay away
Yes.
and your dressage isn't until 11:30
Yeah,
and they are a bit fresh, would you ride them in the morning earlier?
Definitely,
Yeah, okay.
definitely.
So get on at 8 o'clock, do a 20
definitely.
minutes.
And actually, you know, I don't know if you watch any of Piggy's vlogs with Veneer Kamira
Right.
and stuff like that, but actually it works better when you've got to stay away because you could really get into them.
Yeah.
So that actually almost then before you test, you only need 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because you've already warmed their body up.
Yeah.
You know, and actually a lot fit horses work a lot better at stayaways when you can ride them 3 times that day.
Yeah.
Before the dressage. So you do little and often rather than having to come out and do 45 minutes with a fresh horse.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because you're bound to have an argument in that 45 minutes,
exactly.
aren't you?
A discussion.
A discussion.
Yeah, never an argument. Always a discussion.
Terminology.
Wow, thanks. I'll get off him for a second.
Did
then
you
I'll
enjoy
mooch
a dressage
I'll
saddle?
mooch him down
A
the
dressage
lane.
lesson?
I did, Cameron.
Yes,
Thank you.
pleasure.
I'm sweaty, sorry.
No, it's fine.
You made
you
me
smell
that way.
good.
He's a good boy. He was a good boy, wasn't he?
Really, really good. He's always good. He's always good. I've never seen anything but great Banksy.
Do you not remember us not being able to get past the fillers in our dressage
But then
lesson
didn't
at
he work
camp?
beautifully in the lesson?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know. He was a bit. It was a bit of a discussion. No, he is a good boy and he does want to please.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Right.
Fab.
Best get entering an event now then.
Yes. Bovington?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
90 or 100?
100, definitely.
Oh, stop questioning it.
He's chucking us in there, Banks. He believes enough. And you'll be there that day if I do
I
that.
will be,
Right,
yes.
we need to run your lessons waiting for the next
Perfect.
one.
Fab.
Thanks
Very
for conning
good.
me out of my 10 minutes jumping. Right, we need a quick selfie, Cameron, then we'll
Perfect.
run.
Let's have for the first time ever, did Tina enjoy a dressage lesson?
Yeah,
Come on, say the words on.
I actually did. And look,
Oh,
we've
have you?
even finished in our dressage saddle, not our jump saddle. And Banksy
boy,
was a
Banks.
very good boy.
You worked well, boy, didn't you? That was really interesting what you said about your warm-up. Really, really
Yeah,
interesting.
actually, spot on. Again,
Yeah.
well done, Cameron. Always gets it right.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really interesting. Now what you need
He's
to
just
get
a
him,
fountain of knowledge.
what you now need to get is your warm-up plan.
Planned. I know. I did think he was going to tell me what I needed to do in my warm-up each
No.
time, apart from lots of transitions.
That'll have to be next time.
Yeah, plan a warm-up as part of a lesson. That'd be
Yeah.
good. Who thinks that would make a good vlog?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. All right. You said hello. He was so good. He was. Especially as it's hot as well. Like,
let's
you
make
know
a
what it's
little
like in the
friend.
heat. Very good.
very
I hope
good,
you've
very good.
enjoyed, guys, and found it beneficial too.
There's a lot of footage.
And the jiggy jog. There's a lot of footage. Woohoo! The doggies are playing.
I'm pulling me over.
We'll go. Oh, careful! 100% admit that I did enjoy that. Shock horror. And Banks is having a well-deserved munch now before heading home. Was it worth the 2-hour trip? Yes, it was. 2 hours and 10, I reckon it took, don't you? Or 20? What time did we get here? Yeah, about 15. 2 hours 15, so a 4.5 hour round trip for a dressage lesson. That was very successful actually, and I did thoroughly enjoy it, and that's thanks to Cameron's amazing skills. He literally explains things so well, doesn't he? And then makes you think about what he's taught you by then asking you a question to make you think about what you're doing and how you've learnt it. So we're going to be working on our jiggy jog trot in our downward transitions. Yeah. And then his upward, I was quite pleased with his upward canter transitions. Better on the right rein than the left rein.
I'll be honest, I wasn't really watching.
No, you were drone flying at that point. Battery exhausted. Oh, the joys of cameras. Should just go back to vlogging on my phone. I think this vlog has been a mixture of everything though. I think it started on my phone, went to my GoPro, went to the camera, goes to Em's drone, back to the camera, back to the phone. But I thought I would actually just end it here before we sort him out and get on the road, because we'll only be yapping for England on the way home and then forget to do it. Oh, but thank you for coming with me. It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good.
Did you learn from it too?
Yeah, I just enjoy listening to it.
Yeah.
And also you probably hear me in the background when he's asking you questions, I'm whispering.
The answers.
You'll probably get me.
I love as well, because I do know the scales of training, and if you ask me to say them, I could say them to you, but it does take a bit of thought depending on how the brain's feeling. It's a little bit
How
cold.
much you drank
Cold.
last night.
Yeah, I was going to say the hangover or the cold, the like brain fog freeze
Oh, don't, I know.
that I've had all week. But the way that he asked about them again, in turn made you know I know what to say next.
Yeah.
Because it makes you remember that you do actually know them.
I said that about Addy. I can't believe I've known them. I'm being a bit like that, but now I confidently know them.
Yeah, because you're putting them into practice.
Only probably the first 3, because that's all we
Yeah,
are.
yeah, but I guess because previously you didn't massively need to put the first 2 or 3 into thought because you did them automatically.
Yeah.
Makes absolute sense, doesn't
Yeah.
it, guys? Anyway, it's a glorious sunshiny day. I'm going to get my pony home, take my bestie for lunch, and give Nala a run somewhere. She's been good as gold as well, hasn't she?
She was so good. She wasn't pulling me or anything.
No, she's an absolute angel. Just sat there watching like she was enjoying it.
Yeah.
Thanks again, Cameron, if you do watch this, for being such a fabulous instructor and making me enjoy dressage. I'm still shocked myself. I'm excited to go back and look at the footage. I hope you guys have enjoyed and found it educational and beneficial, and most importantly fun too. Over and out, and we will see you all very, very soon, won't we? Yeah. I must go get an event ordered now. Ordered? Entered. Brain fog. Bye. She's waiting patiently. Oh, she's getting in it! I had enough, thanks. Oh, good baby.